folks, Wild Woodsman back, did it again. Went and bought a camper, big old camper, 25 foot. Now really, this camper, there is only a few videos online about it. It is an Enlighten Gulfstream. It is a 25 BH. It has the storage. I don't like the outdoor light to it, but it also has a 14-foot awning. Anyway, as you can see, it's automatic retract with a button, and it goes out quite a ways, so you can tell. Getting about the end of it right there, and you just bring it back in. As you can see, decent, I guess, amount for the speed. Since I really don't know much about campers, this is kind of my first camper. So, alright, now let's lock back in. Alright, got the air going, and I also have a generator hooked up, but here's two outlets, GCIF outlets. This right here is to hold these doors open for you when you undo them. This is an escape window. It came with a spare tire, which the earlier models did not. Sorry about the generator. Cable antenna hookup. There's your city water connection. That is for the refrigerator. Vent for the hood. That's another vent there. As you can see, we got little rain gutters. It's already dripping there. This is a freshwater tank. Right here, it's your cold and hot water in case you ever need them outside for any reason. You can just use them. It has 4 stabilizing jacks. It has tank here to dump. I guess that's a black tank. Let me see. Has that. Come with 2 propane tanks, a battery jack. I bought a lock for it so nobody gets any crazy freaking ideas. Let's do the inside here. Open up. Close the door. Of course, that does go into a screen door. Sorry about the mess. Dogs were in here. It's a queen bed, and it has your little privacy curtain. We bought it at Camping World. Here's your plugs. There's USB plugs on both sides of the wall over here. You got your storage here. You got a shelf on top. And down here, you can raise the bed and you got more storage. There's some water tank right there. Alright, now let's get over to the kitchen. You got a microwave. You got a fridge that has the freezer with it, which is nice. You got a 2-burner stove. You got a vent hood for your little cooktop stove. GCIF outlets, microwave, more storage, and this is underneath the sink right here. A double sink. A lot of them don't have a big old double sink like that. Silverware, drawer, towels, cookware is kept there. This right here folds down into a bed, and there's some storage underneath here. I'm not gonna, kind of got it piled up right now. You pop these lights on and you got more storage. And with this wood grain, you got this silver to bring it out, so that's a nice feature. Carbon monoxide tester, make sure we don't choke to death in here. This right here is the breaker panels, which is nice to have. This thing sleeps 7, so 2 there, 1 here is 3, and the bunk beds is 2 on top and 2 on the bottom. Makes 7. So these are the bunk beds. It has a smoke alarm. This model does come with a TV antenna that's powered. It's short range and it does pretty good. Right here, we got more storage. As you can see, more and more. Now, a lot of them do not have this and it freaks people out to death, is a sink outside the bathroom. So, here's the cabinet. Little medicine cabinet. Heater, controlled thermostat, another GCIF outlet. If you're wondering, here's your furnace inside this camper, which I think I would just probably save the gas and get an electric heater, one of the ceramic ones that are safe. Alright, so here's the bathroom. You got your flush, your kettle, you fill it and you flush it through there. And here's your shower. I'm going to change that shower head because these things suck, from what I understand. And right here, for the fall, is a skylight, which is a nice little thing to have if you're showering in the daytime. It brings in a decent amount of light during daytime. And here's the fan. Hit this button right here, and you can raise that up. We can vent any of the moisture and stuff out of the bathroom. So, it sleeps 7. These bunk beds are actually memory foam. They're actually really comfortable. They're not that thick, but they're really comfy. And I ain't gonna crawl out there and turn that light on. Here's the little mess I made for myself. And I bought the rugs, area rug, whatever you want to call it for a camper. You got the cooktop. Now the backsplash did not come with this. That's a stick-on backsplash, and I actually just bought it and stuck it on there. And it's probably not close enough to this burner to matter, so even if it is, I'll put a little board with some tiles on it to keep the heat off of it. Didn't think about that when I did it, but I think it's heat resistant up to so long. It has these shades, of course, as you can see, and these shades do pull down. If I knew how they got that in there, but they do pull up and down. Air conditioning unit. Yes, everybody loves the air conditioner. Don't know if you can see it back there. There's another plug-in. This TV's not staying in the camper, so don't think, oh, wow, Woodsman got all nutty and did that. This is a privacy curtain. And here, person sleeping back there can have their own privacy. And if you don't want that, it comes with these little Velcro things there. You can just do that to it. And this one has one too. It just pops around. I mean, it's a camper, folks. It's almost like a friggin' home here, which I heard people live in them. Right here is all the lights. That's the awning. And here's my battery, which I'm running a generator, so it's fully charged. Fresh water tank is empty. Black water is empty. My gray tank is empty to weak. And the other gray tank too is empty. When you buy a camper, folks, you think, hey, you bought a camper, but then what comes with it? You gotta buy accessories. Yes, accessories. Before I forget, there's two. Alright, there's 2 lights underneath the actual bed there, and they're push-ins. So you just push it in, shut it off, and here's the top shelf where you can put stuff. There's no storage or nothing in here, and I'm sure there's a pump or some internal workings that are in those, but it's a little nightstand. You got the 2 cabinets here, and they actually have where you can hang up a jacket, clothes, shirts, or whatever. So there's a little extra there, and there's some lights that we bought. But overall, I like it. It's a good little camper. It's 3,700 pounds dry weight. So put 200 pounds in, it's going to go up to 3,900 pounds. That's with all the tanks empty. It's 3,750, I believe. We got these 2 other lights right here. Got the little rugs. That turns your TV on right there. So, all in all, it's a good little camper for the price. It was listed for $17,995, I believe. Apparently, in 2020, with all the COVID going on, campers are a hot commodity right now. So when we bought this one, they had 3 others on the lot. A week later, they had none. So these things are going like hotcakes, and it is hard to make a deal on them right now. But we did manage to make some deal. And right there is the little fire extinguisher, which I'm getting a couple more fire extinguishers to have. Refrigerator runs off propane or electricity. Hot water heaters, both. Stove is only propane, LP. So, overall, it's a nice little camper. And here's the pump for the water pressure and the heater, hot water heater. And that's how you turn those on, but there's nothing in the tank, so I ain't turning it on because it can hurt the hot water heater. But you take the table off, take the legs, put them down there. The table goes flat down, and these cushions slide into a bed, which actually they're pretty comfortable. I mean, it's not a bad little bed. I mean, while I slept on it, I don't think I'd wake up hurting or anything. One bad thing about a camper, folks, if you're back there and somebody's there and you got this sucker going, it's hard to hear them. These things are noisy. I was shocked how noisy these actually are, but in the summertime you're going to want it because it is just plain hot in Arkansas. Woo! And boys, no, it's not an industrial camper, but it's a nice camper. And I ain't going to turn on that stupid. But there's a, that's the emergency window over there. That's where the bunk beds are. And over here is stripping. Here's your emergency window here. That's where the bed is. I hooked up a solar panel to keep the battery charged when we're not doing stuff out here in it. But it has several plug-ins on the outside. Has the water. Has more storage here. I mean, over and all, folks, nice little camper. So if you're wanting a 25-foot camper, I think this one's like 26.5 feet with the trailer hitch and everything added. But it's a nice little camper. So, Gulfstream Enlighten. See ya, folks.